Hey everyone, I'm Isaac and I am Alpine's Member of the Month. I live in the Central Valley. I live in a small town called Houston. I have a lovely wife who is fantastic and I get to do a fun thing called life with. In 2019, I was diagnosed with a autoimmune disease. It was a really hard thing to come to terms with. It changed how I live my life. It changed every day for me, and I will probably never live a normal life. That's just out of the question for me at this point. And there was a period of time where it was at its worst, and I was in bed for 3 months straight. I couldn't even hardly get out of bed. There was a lot of depression that went along with that, and then I think that's part of what pursued me to find holistic health, and that's just, I wanted to eat well. I wanted to stop eating so much processed food. I wanted to move my body. I wanted to exercise in a way that actually made me excited, because I've never been like a gym rat. I don't really care for going to gyms and just lifting weights all the time. That doesn't make me excited, but climbing actually made me excited, and it made me want to pursue health, and that's part of what inspires me to get to the gym as often as possible, because I know that when I'm climbing, I'm healthy and I'm pushing myself, not just physically but mentally, and pushing past those fears and anxieties that come along with the autoimmune disease I have. And it kind of shows me that I am way more capable than I think I am. So I think that to me has just been such a blessing that, like, I don't ever want to take for granted. I want to continue to live my life in a way that just is just a healthy lifestyle, just holistically healthy. So, yeah. Alpine does a lot of things very well. The facilities are fantastic. The fact that routes get changed so frequently, and they're routes that challenge you and they're not just all soft, easy routes, is awesome. The staff is just incredible to hang out with. We've just gotten to know a lot of the staff and become actually genuinely friends with them, and it's just such a wholesome, welcoming environment as well that pretty much anybody could fit into. It's such a diverse group of people. One of my favorite books is The Lord of the Rings. I'm such a nerd when it comes to Lord of the Rings, and I'm just going to accept it. That's just who I am. But one of my favorite quotes from that is when Frodo is talking to Gandalf, and Frodo says, "I wish the ring had never come to me. I wish none of this had happened." And Gandalf responds, he says, "So do all who live to see such times, but that is not for them to decide. All we have to decide is what to do with the time that is given to us." And I think that quote inspires me so much, because it speaks to my health, it speaks to my mental health, it speaks to my marriage, it speaks to my friendships, it speaks to my relationships, and it's like we have a choice to make every single day. And so, what choice are you gonna make? Are you gonna choose to go this way, or are you gonna choose to go that way? Because we don't have the luxury of removing certain things from our lives, but we do have the choice to push through them and to persevere and to do hard things.